Welcome to our Bible story series. Today, we journey back to the most distant beginning to see exactly how everything started. This book is called Genesis, which, as the name implies, means origin. Long, long ago, before time began to turn, the universe was in chaos. Imagine no stars, no earth, only boundless darkness and unfathomable waters. It was a state of absolute silence and void. But the Spirit of God hovered over the face of this chaotic water, ready to embark on an epic work of creation. On the first day, God spoke the first sentence, "Let there be light." Instantly, light burst forth, driving away the darkness. God separated the light from the dark, and thus there was day and night. On the second day, God began to organize the chaotic waters. He created a vast space in the midst of the waters, separating them into waters above and waters below. This massive space is what we now see as the sky and the atmosphere. The world began to take on its initial outline. By the third day, the earth was still a vast ocean. God commanded, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear." As soon as the words were spoken, massive land masses rose from the sea, mountains lifted up, and the oceans retreated. Immediately following this, God clothed the barren earth in green. He caused the land to sprout grass, vegetables that yield seeds, and trees that bear fruit. The world was instantly filled with vitality, no longer a lifeless rock, but a lush green planet. On the fourth day, God turned his gaze to the sky. Although there was light on the first day, now God wanted to create tangible sources of light to govern time. He made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night, the moon. He also made countless stars to adorn the night sky. From then on, the earth had divisions of seasons, days, and years. The gears of time began to turn with precision. The environment was ready. Now it was time to move the residents in. On the fifth day, God issued commands to the oceans and the sky. Instantly, the once quiet ocean came alive. Giant whales breached the surface, and countless schools of colorful fish darted through the coral. The sky became bustling too, with all kinds of birds spreading their wings, soaring across the newly created expanse. God looked at these lively creatures with great satisfaction and blessed them, telling them to be fruitful and fill the oceans and the skies. Finally, we arrive at the busiest day. The sixth day. First, the land needed residents. God spoke a word, and all kinds of animals appeared on the earth. Majestic lions, massive elephants, galloping horses, and small insects creeping on the ground. Every animal was made according to its kind, and the world became incredibly vibrant. After creating everything, God was about to do the most special thing of all. He said, "Let us make mankind in our image, and let them rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the earth." So God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and he became a living being. This was the climax of the entire creation. Humanity was entrusted with the heavy responsibility of managing this beautiful world. God saw all that it made and said, "Behold, it is very good." By the seventh day, the heavens and the earth were completed. God finished his work, and on this day, he rested from all the work he had done. He blessed the seventh day and made it holy. This is the story of the world's birth. It tells us that this world is not an accidental occurrence, but a carefully designed masterpiece. From chaos to order, from emptiness to fullness, everything is now ready, because next, the story of humanity is just beginning.